Good day to all of you. Let's understand the capabilities Manohar Filament has to handle variable data. Let's start with the process flow steps. First, we select the item. Once the item is selected, we work on creating its rulebook, which comprises brand requirements, statutory requirements, and regulatory requirements. Then we design the screen with mandatory and non-mandatory fields. Next, we begin the process of setting up the connection with the buyer. We decide on the file format we will receive, the expected data size, how the transmitted files will be received, and their format. Once the transmission process is established and data transmission has started, we apply the rules to the transmitted data and save the files in the Manohar Filament system. The next step is to send an email to the customer confirming that we have received the order. The customer then logs into the Manohar Filaments portal and places the order, during which the artwork is created automatically. The customer has the option to approve the artwork. Now, Manohar Filaments processes the order, prints it if required, and dispatches the order to the customer, with full traceability available in the system. Let's see the detailed process step by step. Step 1. Select the respective item, for example, a care label. We receive different rules from the brand. After studying them, we create our own rulebook. Then we upload brand translations into the system. For example, care instructions, country of origin data, extra instructions, etc. Next, we set up rules in the system with the dynamic creation of forms based on the rulebook. In the case of another example like a price ticket, sticker, RFID, or DPP, we select the item, study the brand rules, do data mapping, and examine sample data transmitted to us. Then we create dynamic table structures to maintain the data on our end so that all rules can be applied flawlessly. In addition, we create a file naming convention through which data is transmitted to us. We also maintain GTI numbers and define the rules for their creation, along with the order form for how customers are going to place the order. Once everything is ready, we decide on the medium of transmission through which data will be received at Manohar Filaments. Our system is capable of handling all common data types such as .txt, .xml, .csv, .html, etc. Once the connection is established, we save the transmitted data in our system using predefined rules. Any remaining rules, if needed, can be applied easily during the order placement process. We can view all the orders received at Manohar Filaments. The system then sends an email to the customer based on the transmitted data, prompting them to place the order, which can be done in just 2 clicks. Apart from this, the customer can also log into the Manohar system and view the dashboard. By clicking on the Create New Order button, a list of brands, for example, Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, etc., will appear. The customer selects a brand, then a list of items is displayed. After selecting an item, the screen will appear automatically based on the applied rules. If data was already transmitted, the system will ask for the relevant fields. If manual entry is required, the system will prompt for appropriate inputs. Once the item is added to the cart, click Next, fill in the division, expected ready date, season, and variable size information with quantity. Click Next again. The previously configured form will appear, asking for information like the main code, subcode, etc. Click Next to fill in fiber details, then Next again. To fill in other basic details and place the order. The system allows order verification before final placement and flags any errors. In case 2, where full data is received from the brand, the customer will simply enter the predefined selection criteria. The respective data will be displayed and the order can be placed with the same quantity or by increasing the percentage or quantity. Once saved, the system may warn you if the order details are duplicate. Once the order is placed, within 2 minutes, the customer can view the automatically generated artwork in a zoom-in format and approve it by logging into the system. After the order is confirmed, the Manohar Filaments team begins processing it. In the case of variable data, the team uses the in-plant printing option, where they can see all pending, unprinted orders. From there, an order is selected, its artwork is shown side by side before printing, and the item is printed. In case of any issues post-printing, a reprint option is available under supervisory control. Beyond order placement, the Manohar Filaments system provides full order traceability, including dispatch information. Sales quotations or pro forma invoices can also be downloaded immediately after order placement. The customer also has access to a live chat feature with Manohar Filaments,